Hey everyone, I'm here today to show you a junk journal that I made for, it's a gift. It was a Christmas gift for my sister, but I kind of depoted it back from her so I can make a video. I had stayed up all night, Christmas Eve night, putting like the finishing touches and all that on it so it could be perfect for her. And she had already uploaded pictures onto her Facebook, and her and I both belong to a group on Facebook called Junk Journal Junkies, and that's what all you that are watching probably know what group I'm talking about. But she already uploaded a bunch of pictures and stuff and all that, and some of the people were asking about some of the stuff I did in the journal. So and she did make a video, but she didn't know what I did or how I did it. So basically I'm gonna do this video and go in more like detail of explaining it and everything. So, and I'm still new to Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube I meant, so just bear with me. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking about this. But, sorry, I invented a tripod to hold my phone so I can make videos, so let me try to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright, this is the journal. This is like my masterpiece. Like, it's just so crazy, like how far I've come. Like, my first journal was like, you know, it was cute and everything, but it was just simple. The binding was binder rings, and I just really couldn't do that much, you know, and now I'm doing like this amazing, like, beautiful things. So it's just crazy, like, how people progress. But anyways, okay, the paper line I used, I'm not really sure if it's supposed to say. I have it right here. Is this? I mean, from what I gather, it's the hot pink stack. I don't know why it's spelled like that, but mostly the paper that I used in it is from that paper stack, and then I have a few out of this one. Hopscotch. And that's double-sided paper. So all the double-sided paper in there is from that paper stack. Okay, this is some trim that my sister Jenny actually gave me. And this book is going to be like, there might be some stuff in it that some people don't like, or, you know, like, please don't be offended, because there is some, just a little bit of, like, a few cuss words, but if you want, you could, like, fast forward through that part if you see something, you know, that you don't like. But me and her, we have, like, inside jokes and stuff that might be in here. I tried to make it about her and stuff that she likes, and like her personality and stuff like that. I always try to incorporate, when I make a journal for someone, I always try to make it about them and their personality and things they like and stuff. I like doing customs. I don't like just making them and then selling them, you know what I mean? I mean, I probably should start doing it like that, because, you know, it's a lot of work to do customs every single time. But this is the charm I made, and I mean, I really don't know what all to say about the charm, but a lot of these beads and charms Jenny actually gave to me. She always gives me so much stuff for crafting. There's a little hair, or mirror, and it's a little hair dryer. Sorry, this video might end up being a pretty long video. So, I mean, if you're not really interested in just hearing me talk about stuff, then, you know, might want to fast forward, but I'm probably gonna be talking a lot about everything I did. And the binding is the pamphlet stitch, and I put some lace on it before, you know, before I sewed it all in. And then that paper, I always use that paper on the spines of my journals because it's just the easiest to work with on the spine, because a lot of times the paper rips, like in the crease, and that paper just doesn't rip, and I don't know, it just works really good. And here's the back. Okay. And these are just Prima flowers, I think, with the little brad. You see them right there. And this is a button. I had like a whole collection of like gold type antique, or not antique, vintage buttons or whatever. And this obviously says life is a beautiful dream, and I had to cover that part right there because one day when I was asleep, my 5-year-old decided that he wanted to help decorate the cover and took a pen and made scratch marks right here. So it sucked. I was almost done with the book too, and I was like, dang it, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. And so I just put a little butterfly right there. And I tried to put, use a jelly roll or something, whatever those pens are called, that is just glitter and it's clear. But alright, now we're gonna go inside. Oh, it's so much easier to be able to use both my hands. My last video, I could only had one hand, and it was just so hard. I'm like, man, I gotta figure out something. So, now I'm using a selfie stick tucked inside of a box to hold it up. And, I did a lot of layering of punches in here. So, and I really didn't do any stamping or any stickers. Like, I really didn't need to, you know, because I had so many punches that just, you know, it just, I don't know, I just didn't really feel because it has so much in here, I didn't really feel the need to add any stickers or anything. And that's some washi tape. I used a little bit of washi tape, but not much. And then this is a bag, little bakery bag or something. And it's inside. And there's also something else. These are for Jenny in case she just wants to write and she doesn't know what to write about. I have a couple of these in here that have like different questions and stuff. And then that's just, I just free-handed those banners, and that's actually tape, like glitter tape, and then those are from the paper stack. And she loves Marilyn Monroe, so there's a lot of Marilyn in here. It says, a girl doesn't need anyone who doesn't need her. And some doilies. some parchment paper. And here is a little sack. And I don't know what this is called, but I thought it was so freaking cute. And I was like, I have to find a way to incorporate that, or just, you know, find a way to use it because it's so pretty. Here's the little paper clip that I made. And then this is a tag that opens. And I embossed that with embossing powder and my heat tool, but I really didn't think that it was gonna like bleed through, but oh well. And then this. Journaling space, but I thought that would be a good idea because I don't really like to keep, you know, doing the same things over and over again in a book. Like, I like to do different stuff. Like, I like, you know, in Jenny's video I watched just a little bit ago, she was saying like she already looked through this book like 100 times because like every time she looks through it, she finds something new. Like, I like doing that for, you know, the people that I make books for. This is just a journaling card, so she can write down appointments and stuff. And that's just layering of punches again. And the glitter tape, and I tied some ribbon around it. Oh crap. That was not meant to happen. There we go. And here's a belly band pocket. And there is some hidden spaces in this book, which I just made them up. Like, just trying to think of a way, because of course when somebody walks in your house and they see a junk journal sitting there, you know, not a lot of people know what they are or have heard of them, at least not in my town. So when they see that, they are automatically picking it up, looking through it, you know, just being like, oh my goodness, you know, that's so pretty, like, where did you get this? And just looking through it. And sometimes when that happens, like, you have stuff written down that you don't want random people to see. So I just trying to think of a way to you know, have a hidden space. That way, if someone just picks up your book and starts looking through it and you have something written down, like, they're just going to skip right over that spot because they don't know that it flips out or, you know, anything. And you're not going to have to worry about, you know, people seeing what you write. And then here's another one of those journaling question cards, I guess. I just printed that off from, I think, Pinterest. And I made this envelope with the envelope punch board. I think there's 3 of those in here. Yeah, I think there's 3. But I just put them in the middle of each signature. And then here's some pockets. And I did some more embossing right here. And then I have a little 1-inch scallop punch that I did. And then I just have ribbon and some fibers. And then that was a sticker that I just punched a hole through. And some more embossing. This is when I first started embossing and learning how to do it. So, and I didn't do the static thing. Take up the static, so there's like little marks. But I think it still looks cute. And then this is a journaling card that I put in there. It's not from the paper line or anything. That is one of the cutouts in the paper sack, though. And then here's a little pinwheel that I did. I watched a couple of tutorials on how to do those. So, but I only put one in here. I wasn't really that in. I mean, they're pretty. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of time to keep making them throughout the book. And then this is a stamp that I used to emboss on here. It says, "Time is precious, waste it wisely." And that's funny, I was just talking about not having a lot of time. Yeah, I have two little boys running around here, so can't really do much until after they go seepy. And here's another paper clip. And this is one of those hidden pockets. See, if you're just like flipping through, you'd just be like, whoop, whoop, you know, and keep going. But actually, you know, they're skipping over something. Voila! Surprise! Everyone was surprised when I showed them this. But it has 3, that's just doily and a heart sticker. And then some tags that I made. And then there's a top one, top pocket. Trying to stay in frame. That just has some ribbon. And then, and that's not all, folks. And there's an inside pocket. Let me see if I can turn this around and show you. Okay. There's that top one. And then it opens like that. And it has another little spot that you can hide stuff. That's the only one in it, so I'm just gonna push that back down there. In there, it has a thumb notch, so you could pull it out on that side if you know, you don't want to open it up. But you know, not a lot of people that don't know about junk journals, like, they're not gonna know that's there. So I don't know, it's just a fun, cool way to hide your writing, I guess. And here's a tag. This is I forget what kind of tags they're called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And I tried to emboss it with my Sizzix embossing machine. It's just for embossing, not die cuts or anything. And for some reason it just didn't turn out very well. I think it was just that embossing folder. I'm just gonna leave that out. And then here I did, I have a punch that it can either do like just one strand, or it could just do the edge of the paper. And then here was the flower punch that I did. And that was just some sticker words. It says believe. And it's just a glitter tag. Oh, I forgot that even had anything on it. It says adventure, and it was a stamp. And I'm not sure who this stamp is by, but if you guys want to know, just ask me in the comments and I'll let you know. And then, oh, these, did I explain it on the other one, the other pockets? Is that what I did? Yep. I used epoxy stickers, just clear epoxy stickers that you use with bottle caps, like making bottle cap art or whatever. And because I have a 1-inch circle punch, and it lines up perfectly with the epoxy sticker. And, you know, and I just did, you know, my heart punch and punched out of a doily. That's how I made that one. I punched a circle out of a pink doily and with white paper behind that, and then put the heart on top of it, and then you put the epoxy sticker over that, and then there you go. It's just so simple and easy. Like, I love it so much. I watched, I guess a tutorial on it on, YouTube. I can't remember by who. But I just thought that was so freaking cool. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to order like 100 of those things. I didn't. I really only ordered like 50. But still, I just think they're so cute. And they're so fun and easy to make. And most of the paper is sprayed with Heidi Swapp gold. It's that's the color is gold spray. I don't know. She has like certain types of sprays. I don't know if they're dye based or what, but the Heidi Swapp, the gold one, is what I used, and it's just, I love it. It's so pretty. Sorry, my my tripod keeps bumping on the table. There. And some more punch layering, and I ink up everything. So mostly everything is inked with pink ink. These are the journaling cards. See if I can get these back in here. Then that was also out of the paper stack. And here is one of my famous hidden pockets. And what I did is, it's another flip out. And the way that I did it is, okay, you have your signature, and then you take one of your other pages, cut the same size as this size, except this one has a little bit hanging off, a little bit of paper hanging off that you leave. See, I just glued that on the inside of this, and I'm not going to open it because there's nothing in there. And I just punched 2 holes and put some eyelets inside it through the back. And that's it. And you know, you put your ribbon through it, and somebody is flipping through, they're just probably gonna think that's for decoration. They're not gonna know that it flips out or unties or anything. And then you can even, you know, make a pocket right here, or right there, or, you know, do like I did and put some little tuck spots, which I did these tuck spots using my 3-inch scallop punch. And then some paper in here, I did do acrylic sprays with acrylic paint and glitter I just, you know, had a little spray bottle, mixed them with water, and sprayed them on the paper that way. But, I only did a few of them. So, then here is a little banner with a bakery bag. And another tag that I made. And this, I got that scallop, like the top of your tag scallop thing. I got that idea from Denise Saez. Oh my goodness, I love her work. Like, that's where a lot of the inspiration came from for this journal. Like right here, like the layered doilies as a tuck spot, and that going like that, like my scallop punch, you know, going over the doilies. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw that from her. But also all the banners and everything that, you know. Oh, and I saw, after I saw her books, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to learn how to do those banners. Like, they are so cute. Here's another feather tag. And then this says, sweetie, if you're going to be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. And the to-do lists. I'm actually gonna try and see if I can get these in here for once. Yay, did it. Sorry, this video is gonna be like super freaking long because this journal is just so thick. On most, like every other few pages, I did the edge punch. I love edge punches. I love this page right here. Like, this picture of Marilyn Monroe, so pretty. And I did a banner right here. That especially I got from Denise. With, you know, a flower or something in the middle. It's just so pretty. I love it. And these papers, I have some plain white papers that I dyed pink with red food coloring. I just didn't add a lot of red so it could look pink. And then I sprayed with the Gold Heidi Swap spray, and then I inked the edges. So all of the pages like this, they have ink around the edges. So this is a vellum pocket envelope. I think I also got this from Denise. And that just has the Eiffel Tower. And here's another pocket and a epoxy sticker. Just some journaling cards, and I made that tuck with the scallop punch. And then this is an envelope and a paper clip that I made. These are little wooden butterflies that I got from Tuesday Morning. This flips out and you can put something in there, and you can also tuck something right there. I honestly forget who I saw do that, but I think it was someone on Junk Journal Junkies. And this is definitely a Denise copy off. Or not copy, but inspire, you know. I just thought it was so pretty. But I had a lot of trouble putting the fibers behind it. Like, you know, I really want the fibers behind it, but when I go to try to glue it down, it don't want to glue down because of the fibers. So, if anyone has any tips on different ways to do that, please, please share them with me, because that's something I'm struggling with. And then there's the other half of it. And there's nothing on that one. I tried so hard to leave space for Jenny to be able to do her own customizing, because that's like my biggest problem in making journals is it's so hard for me to leave a page blank. Like, I just want to stuff and put as much stuff in it as I possibly can. And, you know, I just want to have something fun on each page, but I always forget that, you know, it's going to be for somebody else, so they've got to have room to do their own stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the picture that might offend some people. And I'll cover the words. But it's a guy that has a hold of he's throwing, or he's going to hit another guy with this guy. And he's saying, have you ever been so angry that you wanted to do that? So, and it's an inside joke, because one time Jenny was so freaking mad that she was like ready to hit someone, and I was talking to her over like texting, and I sent her that picture, and she's like, I literally just started laughing out loud right now. And it like cheered her up. So like ever since then, she loves that picture. And it's seriously, like, when I first saw it, oh my gosh, I couldn't let it go. I just laughed about it for like 2 months. And then here's some more punches. And then that flower that was on that previous page was a punch too. And some more of the parchment paper, and I just put stickers on both sides. And I'm not trying to put it as a tab or anything like that, because I didn't really use any tabs. I just thought that would be cute.